Hi, I'm Eric Westrich, and you're watching Startup Show San Diego, startup TV show about startup companies. And we're here with Rock My Run and Adam Riggs-Zeigen, and we're at an happy hour. So, Adam, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to interview me.
So, you start as a startup. I think I ran into you about 3 years ago at a Connect event. So it's really exciting that it's 3 years later. We'll talk about the difference, but why startups? How did you get into startups? Did startups find you, or did you find startups?
Startups have been in my blood since I was in 8th grade and selling Costco Snickers bars for cheaper than vending machines. So although I went on to have a DJ career and do the whole entertainment industry thing, work at Qualcomm, great company, but I still had the draw of startups. And so 3 years ago I left there to run Rock My World, launch Rock My Run, and change the health and fitness space.
So why Rock My Run? You want to do a startup. Why that and not something else? Where'd your passion come from and your inspiration?
Well, why Rock My Run? Because running kind of sucks, right? So anytime you're starting a company, you got to look for something, a problem, and offer a solution. And so we offer the solution to make running suck less. So we developed an app that married music to your movement, helped you enjoy running more, increase this magical, wonderful thing called intrinsic motivation by 35%. So best way to think about what we do, if you're familiar with Pandora and Fitbit, if those two had a baby, that's kind of like Rock My Run. And yeah, we make running suck less.
So what is your role and what is your personal biggest challenge, the biggest challenge that gets dumped in your lap?
So my role is Chief Rocker. I am co-founder, CEO of Rock My World, the company behind Rock My Run. And my biggest challenge is one that a lot of entrepreneurs, I think, face, which is how to make something really big. You don't leave a great job, you don't start a company unless you have a broad vision. And it's always a challenge to say, how do we make this bigger? How do we go from affecting 1 million people to tens of millions of people to 100 million people? How do you change the world? And that's something that we think about every day.
So how has your world changed in the last 3 years since I saw you last?
Well, I sleep less. I travel less. But I've grown a team. When I left Qualcomm, there were 2 of us. There's now 20 of us. We've raised money. We've seen a lot of success. So a lot has happened in the past 3 years, but we still have a long way to go and are excited for the journey ahead.
So when I interview you next year, let's not wait 3 years. Let's next year. What are you going to tell me next year that you can't tell me today?
I'm going to tell you that we have completely developed a whole new industry within health and fitness. I can't tell you exactly what it's going to be today, but I'm going to tell you we're going to give people a whole new reason to move, to exercise, to engage in fitness, one that's not been done before, and we're going to be talking about it right here on your show. I hope you'll get the exclusive before anybody else, and it's going to be awesome. So we're really excited about it.
So age, who is your customer? Like for example, my wife takes care of elder people. Where do your ages run? Is it all younger, or do you actually get old people and older crowd?
You mean for people who use Rock My Run?
Exactly.
So it tends to run somewhere between 25 and 55 is our age range. If you're in college, you don't have as much trouble exercising, and so don't use our product as much. Interesting to note for Rock My Run, it skews about 70% female. So we have a lot of women, a lot of people who have trouble kind of motivating to exercise are the ones who use our product.
So let's personalize the results a little bit. You can talk about general results, how everybody loves it, but give me a personal story, something specifically that someone has told you, either in the past or present, that made you feel you're on the right track.
So there was a woman who wrote in, and we make a very concerted effort to have a strong connection with our users. A woman wrote in and said, I used your product. I couldn't believe how it helped me. I'm recovering from open heart surgery, and this got me up and walking unlike nothing else. And she ended the email saying, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you. And so to have a woman who just had open heart surgery offer a company, an app, her effort, I still get goosebumps talking about it. I mean, that's the type of impact we're having.
That's fantastic. So, second to last question. What are you most excited about right now?
I'm most excited about the opportunity to give people a reason to move. A lot of people sit a lot. A lot of people don't move enough. And by melding these magical devices in our pockets, smartphones, wearable devices, the Fitbits, the Apple Watches, and what we've learned about human psychology and what motivates people, that's what really gets me excited. Giving everybody a little extra incentive, a little added motivation to get out and move and ultimately lead healthier lives.
And your last and most important question, if somebody wants to learn more about Rock My Run, how do they do that?
So they would go to the company website, rockmyworldmedia.com. On there, you can see all of our projects, all the great partners we work with, from Nordic Track to Skull Candy to Orange Theory Fitness, some of the biggest names in health and fitness. They can learn more about our mission, and from there also be exposed to our first app, Rock My Run.
Adam, thanks for being here and thank you for what you do.
Thank you very much, and got to sign off saying, rock on.